If they catch me here, I am finished. An F rank reserve can't afford to be seen failing.
But the figure staggering into the floodlights isn't a rival. It's Garm, the SS rank ace, and he's bleeding.
That wound, it's not normal. Black edges, poison. Who would do this to their own ace? Hold still. This will hurt. But I won't let you bleed out.
You are from the rival club. Why would you help me?
The poison had spread, dark veins creeping up his leg. The wound was meant to end his career. Kenta pressed the last bandage tight. His hands trembled, but not from fear.
From this moment, you are my brother. I owe you a debt no goal can repay.
This is insane. I just helped my club's worst enemy. There's no going back now.
And so, the F-rank reserve became the most hated ace's only ally. The rumor of a healer began.
My own team poisoned me. They wanted a scapegoat for a fixed loss. I said no.
You refused to throw a match, and they did this? That's not sport. That's crime.
Welcome to the Pro League, brother. Integrity is the first thing they take from you.
Kenta helped Garm to his feet. They walked toward the exit, two shadows under the floodlights. But before they parted, a lens clicked in the darkness. The moment was caught by sunrise. The photo spread. The undefeatable ace, bleeding, and an unknown F-rank tending his wounds. Garm's club memo. Striker Garm is expelled. The F-rank who helped him will be blacklisted.
An F-rank like me. How did bandaging a wound turn into a league-wide scandal?
Across the league, lower ranks whispered. The healer, a name spoken in quiet rebellion. Kenta's quiet world was about to crumble, but he had no idea what was coming. Kenta returned to the club before dawn, but the locker room was already cold with judgment.
They're looking at me like I am a traitor. Did they even read what happened?
Kenta, my office. Now. The Federation has already flagged your registration.
Flagged? I only bandaged a wound. He was poisoned by his own team. How is that my fault?
In this league, helping a rival is seen as poaching. You've made enemies without even trying.
On the desk, a suspension notice lay half-filled. Only the coach's signature was missing.
I am trying to protect you, but the Federation is pushing hard. Stay off the pitch for now.
In a distant boardroom, dark suits circled a report. The word poacher was stamped on Kenta's file.
I am not a poacher. I just couldn't watch someone die. But now my own team won't even look at me. If this is what kindness costs, what kind of sport are we even playing?
Days later, outside the main stadium, a tall figure blocked Kenta's path.
You are the F rank who helped Garm. I am Tetsuo, SS rank goalkeeper. Used to be.
Used to be? What do you want from me?
The same thing they did to him, they did to me, for saving a rival's shot.
Tetsuo raised his hands, showing he meant no harm. His goalpost, scarred from 100 saves, flashed in memory.
I want to train with you, to see if the healer is real.
He's testing me, like everyone else. But he's also an outcast, just like me now. Fine, let's train. But if you are expecting some master planner, you'll be disappointed. I just did what felt right.
That's exactly why I am here. Doing what's right is the rarest skill in this league.
And so, the first ace joined Kenta's quiet rebellion. The squad had 2 members now, and the Federation would soon notice. On a borrowed pitch at dawn, Kenta and Tetsuo ran drills until their lungs burned. They were no longer alone, but the league was watching.
Ow, my ankle. I think it's broken. Help me, please.
The angle's wrong. No swelling. She's faking. But if I call her out, I am no better than the ones who betrayed Garm. Here, sit down. I'll wrap it. You'll be okay.
Not bad, healer. You knew it was a trick, but still didn't turn me away. That's worth more than an A-rank title.
Before Kenta could reply, a scarred giant in chainmail lunged out of the shadows. Kenji, the SS-rank defender.
They say you heal the broken. Let's see if you can survive a real challenge. One-on-one, no mercy.
He wants me to break, but I've already been broken by my own club. There's nothing left to fear.
You didn't flinch, didn't cheat. You are either insane or the real thing. I'll trust that for now.
In one morning, the squad grew to 4. Mio, Kenji, Tetsuo, and Garm, each a castaway, now bound to a common path. The Federation acted quickly. Captain Hayato, their sharpest enforcer, was dispatched to crush the growing rebellion.
Kenta, F rank. You've assembled quite the collection of outcasts. The Federation calls it poaching.
They came to me. No contracts, no promises. Just players who were thrown away by their own clubs.
You have one option. Disband this squad by sunset or be blacklisted from every league in the nation.
He's not bluffing. The Federation can erase me. But if I back down, Garm and the others rot. Then blacklist me. I won't abandon people who were poisoned for refusing to cheat.
You think this is about honor? The League is a machine. Dismantle your group or be dismantled.
I've already lost my club, my teammates, my future. What else can you take?
Everything. You'll see.
The door slammed shut. Hayato's threat hung in the air, and the war between the healer and the Federation had begun. By midnight, Kenta's suspension was sealed. His contract frozen, his name already being erased from club records.
I'll send the signal. The old station at midnight. We can't meet in the open anymore.
In the abandoned subway station, the outcasts gathered in a circle. A single lantern cast their shadows long.
The Federation gave me an ultimatum. I chose us. Now we have to act fast before they crush us.
I've been tracking accidents. Top aces from rival clubs, always sidelined before crucial matches. It's not coincidence.
He spread a map marked with dates. A pattern of sabotage targeting aces before every final.
That's not rivalry. That's a system designed to turn us against each other.
Same poison that took out Garm, who benefits from every ace hating the next.
We need to find out who's behind this. No more hiding. We investigate from tonight.
For the first time, the squad had a mission beyond survival. To unmask the shadow choking the sport. 3 days later, a crumpled note landed in Kenta's pocket while he bought bread. Midnight alley behind the west stand. Come alone.
This could be a trap. Hayato's men follow me everywhere, but if there's a shred of truth, I can't ignore it.
Rain hammered the alley as a hunched figure stepped from the shadows, a scar slicing through his cheek.
You are the healer. I was in the agency's records room until they found out. Now I am a dead man walking. 72 aces sabotaged, poisons, locked contracts, public slander, all planned by the Serpent Agency.
The Serpent Agency. Who leads it? Why profit from hatred?
Even I don't know the chairman's name. The agency feeds on chaos. More bets, more views. Your squad threatens that.
He shoved a flash drive into Kenta's palm, a redacted file with a black serpent seal.
Don't trust the Federation. Don't even trust your own shadow. And never speak my name.
And like a ghost, he was gone. Kenta stood alone, clutching the weight of the League's darkest secret. 4 days of tracking led Kenta to a parking garage. The low-level agent had nowhere left to run. Under the glare of the fluorescence, the agent broke. He spilled everything about the agency's scheme. The agency poisoned aces, leaked scandals, and fixed betting lines. All to keep the profits flowing.
Who signs the orders? Who is the chairman?
The agent's face drained of color. He whispered that no one had ever seen the chairman. The serpent seal on the retrieved file seemed to mock them, a symbol without a master.
The agency is a phantom. Its own agents are pawns, and the chairman is a ghost. This machine runs on hatred, and the championship final is its grandest stage. If we hijack that broadcast, we can expose the ghost to millions.
The plan was reckless, but it was the only way to turn the League's greatest weapon against itself. Kenta called the squad to the abandoned station. The tension was high. Each of them knew the Federation was closing in.
I found proof. A list of 72 aces sabotaged by the Serpent Agency. They created our rivalries for profit.
So my own poisoning was just a scripted event. They intended for me to die.
This is insane. But why should we believe you? How do we know this is not another trap?
Because the agent that confirmed it was terrified. And because this serpent seal matches the poison on Garm's leg,
Then the enemy is not the club next door. It is someone pulling strings from the shadows. We have been puppets.
The final is 5 days away. It is the biggest stage. If we can get that broadcast,
we hijack the feed. I will get into the booth myself. You cause diversions on the field.
The plan was audacious, a handful of outcasts against a machine. But by dawn, they were training like a team possessed. The championship stadium glowed in the distance. In 5 days, they would either shatter the league or be destroyed by it. On the third night, heavy boots echoed through the station. Captain Hayato and a squad of Federation enforcers had found them.
Kenta, you are under arrest for conspiracy to sabotage the national final. Do not resist.
Sabotage? The only sabotage is the poison you've been ignoring. You are protecting the real criminals.
Before Hayato could respond, Kenji stepped forward, his chainmail glinting, and placed himself between the captain and Kenta.
If you want to arrest him, you'll have to go through me. And I don't break easily.
Why would an SS rank defender shield a poacher? These outcasts. They're not acting like criminals.
Look at the pattern, Hayato. The same serpent seal on every sabotaged ace. Your own bosses are lying to you.
Serpent seal. I've seen that before. In files they told me to ignore. Stand down. We're leaving. But this isn't over, Kenta. The final is in 2 days. You won't get near it.
As the agents withdrew, Kenta saw it, a crack in Hayato's iron resolve. But that crack could either save them or destroy them.
2 days. Hayato is on alert. We need a precise diversion. Mio, Tetsuo, you start a commotion at the main gate.
A fake fight? Or should I cry foul about a poisoned winger? Either way, security will swarm.
Kenji, you guard the broadcast level entrance. No one gets past you until the truth is live.
They'll need a wrecking ball to move me. I'll hold the corridor.
And I will step onto the pitch, uninvited. The world will watch a traitor crash the final.
I'll use the chaos to slip into the maintenance corridors alone. The booth is mine to reach.
alone. If you are caught, there's no backup. At least let one of us come with you.
Number. Every one of you has a role. If any piece fails, we all fall. Trust me.
One by one, they placed their hands together. An oath without words, 5 outcasts against an empire. As dawn broke on the final day, they walked toward the Colossus, each to their own battle.
The roar of the crowd above is deafening. The final is underway. I am running out of time.
He rounded the last corner. The broadcast booth door just steps away. Then a shadow shifted. Captain Hayato stepped from the darkness, arms crossed. He had been waiting.
I told you, you wouldn't get near it. But I am not here to arrest you.
Not arresting me? After everything? This has to be a trick.
The Serpent Seal. I've been chasing it for years. They ruined my career too. I can get you into the booth, but we do it my way. Trust me, or walk away now.
If he's lying, we're finished. But I've come too far to turn back now. Why should I believe you? You were ready to destroy me.
Because we have the same enemy. Now decide. The halftime whistle will blow any second.
Hayato's fingers traced the scar on his knee, a memento from the tackle that destroyed his future.
10 years ago, I was a rising captain. I refused to fix a semi-final. They shattered my leg and erased my name. I've been hunting the agency ever since. This drive holds every bribe, every poison order, the chairman's signature.
He pressed the drive into Kenta's palm. Years of hidden work, now resting in a stranger's hand.
Kenta felt the weight of the plastic. This was the final proof, but could he trust the man who nearly ruined him? If you betray us, your face will be on every screen beside the chairman's.
I've risked my life for this. I am no pawn. I am the one who will tear the agency apart.
The halftime horn blared through the concrete. 9 minutes until the second half. Their window.
Kenta exhaled, his knuckles white. Every instinct screamed danger, but the truth had to be told.
Together, the hunter and the healer turned toward the broadcast booth. The final play was set. Hayato's badge flashed at the lock, and the booth doors swung open. Two stunned commentators froze in their chairs.
Move, now. The world is about to learn the truth.
Before anyone could react, Kenta grabbed the microphone, his face flooding every screen in the stadium.
People of the League, the rivalry you've been sold is a lie. An agency called the Serpent has been pulling the strings. Here is the proof. 72 aces poisoned. Fixed matches. Betting lines rigged. The chairman's signature.
In the VIP box, Chairman Satoru's glass shattered in his grip. His face twisted from smugness to raw terror. The giant screen split, showing the Serpent seal, the poison orders, and Satoru's own signature. The stadium fell dead silent. Then chaos. Security scrambled. Fans screamed, and the feed cut to static before a backup system kicked in. But the truth was already out. Satoru stumbled backward, his empire crumbling, his seat now empty and cold.
It's done. The world knows. But the fight isn't over. The ghost is still out there.
Chairman Satoru shoved through the emergency exit, his white suit tearing against the steel frame. The Serpent was fleeing, but Hayato was already there, arms crossed, blocking the narrow service passage. No escape.
Move, you traitor. I made you Hayato. I can bury you again.
You buried my career a decade ago, but the truth doesn't break as easily as bone.
On the pitch, the players stopped. The ball rolled past, unnoticed, as every eye turned to the giant screens. Then, one by one, the hated rivals walked toward each other, not to fight, but to stand together. Garm, the outcast, found himself at the center. The striker he once despised pulled him into a firm embrace. The referee's whistle screamed, but no one listened. The championship final was over, not by violence, but by unity. Security guards stood frozen, their orders meaningless. The chairman was alone, his cane now a broken relic on the floor.
The machine is breaking, but the chairman still breathes. His capture must be clean, or the system will cover it up.
Stadium police finally swarmed the corridor. Satoru's screamed threats turned to choked curses. As handcuffs clicked shut, the Serpent chairman was dragged away, his white suit now a symbol of defeated greed. Silence fell as Kenta stepped onto the pitch. The floodlights seemed to bend toward him.
They're looking at me. Not with anger, but with hope. This is heavier than any defeat.
Garm was the first to drop to one knee. His silver hair fell forward, hiding the tears he had never shown. Then Tetsuo, Mio, Kenji, and a dozen other outcasts fell into a circle around him from the stands. A single voice pierced the hush. He led the outcasts. The chant rose, low and rhythmic, until 70,000 voices roared a single word.
You did what no trophy could. You gave us back our purpose, brother.
Kenta raised a trembling hand, and the roar subsided. The world was waiting for its commander to speak. Hours later, in a packed media hall, the remnants of the Federation leadership faced the cameras. Their empire was dust.
As the last acting official, I declare the Pro-Federation dissolved. A new body will rise from this shame.
Kenta stepped forward, still in his grass-stained kit. The boy they called a poacher now carried the hope of the sport.
On behalf of the players, I nominate Kenta as the first commissioner of the All-Star League.
Seconded. No one else has the moral authority.
Commissioner? I am just an F rank who couldn't stand by. But if they need me, I accept, but not as a ruler. As a guardian of fair play. The All-Star League will be built on truth.
The hall erupted. Cameras flashed, capturing the moment the sport changed forever. A golden badge was pinned to his chest, the phoenix of the All-Star League.
Let every player know. From today, your rank means nothing. Your heart means everything.
On the first morning of the All-Star League, the squad stepped onto the pitch in crisp white and gold.
No more hiding, no more poison, just the game, played the way it was meant to be.
A young, scarred player arrived, clutching a torn jersey. He bowed, tears streaming.
You are not an outcast here. Welcome home.
Above the stadium, a banner unfurled. a phoenix shattering chains, the symbol of a new era. Tetsuo dove across the goal mouth, a muscle memory save now joyful instead of desperate. Mio's pink hair streamed behind her as she sprinted, her laugh carried by the wind. Kenji charged into a tackle, then pulled up, helping his opponent rise with a rare grin.
We're really playing, Kenta, not fighting. This is your victory.
And as the sun set, the F-rank boy who started with a bandage watched his league take form. Late that evening, Kenta and Garm returned to the public pitch where everything had begun.
This is where you saved me. I would have died cursing the world.
I didn't think about rivals or leagues. I just saw a person in pain.
The silence between them held more than words ever could. The old pitch had witnessed both their wounds.
You gave me a reason to fight beyond revenge, a family. I didn't think I deserved one.
The commission is just a title. This, us, is what I was fighting for.
Kenta looked down at his old F-rank badge, tarnished and worn.
This badge used to shame me. Now it reminds me where I started.
Garm's hand rested on his shoulder, a wordless promise that they would never be enemies again. They walked away, not as strangers or foes, but as brothers forged in fire. Months later, under a clear sky, the All-Star League's first official match kicked off.
I am not on the pitch, but this feels right. A commissioner's place is here, building the culture.
The play was fierce, but clean, a showcase of skill without hatred. A nervous rookie, once a bullied outcast, struck the ball clean into the net. He sprinted to the defender who once mocked him and wrapped him in a tearful embrace. The stadium erupted, not in partisan cheers, but in a shared joy.
That's it. That's the league I dreamed of. No enemies, just players.
On the podium, the Golden Phoenix trophy glinted in the sun.
We turned hatred into healing. That's the real championship.
And from the stands, Kenta smiled, the F-rank boy who started it all. After the match, in a quiet hall, Kenta stood before an open time capsule.
This badge started everything. Time to let it rest with the trophy it helped build.
He placed the tarnished F-rank badge alongside the Golden Phoenix trophy. A plaque on the capsule read, First Commissioner, F-rank number 721. Rank never defines heart.
They called me the healer, but healing was never mine alone. It was everyone who chose kindness.
Outside, the old public pitch lay silent under the dusk sky. A new bronze plaque gleamed on the wall, where kindness changed soccer.
From one bandage to a whole league, this place will always be the true beginning.
He touched the plaque softly, then turned away, leaving the pitch to its peaceful memories. And the pitch, empty but alive with memory, faded into the quiet night.